Welcome to the YouTube channel for Interim HealthCare of the Capital Region, including Columbia County, Glens Falls, and Saratoga. As with all of our online content, if you have questions, be sure to speak with one of the registered nurses during regular business hours, and don't forget to take the quiz to get in-service credit. We're glad that you've taken the time out of your busy schedule to come for the new Employee In-Service. Some of this content is a repeat of information you got in orientation, but we find that at this point many employees like to have some of these areas addressed again for clarification now that they've been in the field. We're happy to have you as an employee of Interim HealthCare, and we're glad you're here improving people's lives. If you've been invited to complete this in-service, congratulations! This means you are completing your 90-day probationary period. That also means that you've not had too many issues with reliability. As a reminder, reliability is a must in home care. You should exercise care in accepting shifts that are going to work for you in your life circumstances so that you're able to be reliable. Examples of reliability issues which may result in coaching or disciplinary action are: 1. Scheduling mix-ups, like the wrong address, wrong time, or wrong date for your shift. 2. Lateness, arriving more than 15 minutes late to shifts. 3. Canceling shifts with less than 5 days' notice. And 4. Frequent cancellations. Any adjustment to your schedule must be reported to and cleared by the office. If running late or early, do not call the client directly. And if the client wants you to make a change in the schedule, refer them to the office. All communication regarding scheduling goes through the office, no exceptions. Also, update your availability with us as necessary. We can offer you more work when we have a clear idea of your availability. Cancellations are to be reported directly to a client service supervisor as soon as you become aware of any situation preventing you from completing an assignment you've accepted. Cancel with 5 days' notice for non-emergent cancellations. In the event of a personal illness or personal emergency, a minimum of 4 hours' notice is required. After hours, do not leave word of a cancellation with the answering service. Give the service your callback information and a client service representative will call you back. Do not contact a client directly to cancel. This must be done through the office. Violations of the reliability and cancellation policies may result in disciplinary action. Your uniform projects a professional image to clients, families, and the general public as you go about your duties. All employees are to perform assignments in proper attire and practice daily hygiene. Unless specifically instructed by the office regarding an exception to the rule, you must always wear the approved Interim HealthCare uniform while on duty. This consists of the Interim HealthCare Photo ID. This can be replaced free of charge should your ID be lost or damaged. An Interim HealthCare polo shirt in red or navy blue. 3 are provided free annually. Extras can be purchased for $12.50 each. Washable slacks or skirt, and sturdy closed-toed shoes. Employees are not to wear jeans, shorts, scrubs, tank tops, spandex, jeggings, leggings, sandals, flip-flops, dirty clothing, or clothing that is shabby or in need of repair. Violations of this policy can result in disciplinary action and will be reflected in your annual evaluation. The professional standard of confidentiality is to be maintained at all times as outlined in your initial HIPAA training. Never share client information with anyone not involved in the client's care. This includes name, address, phone number, and any medical information. If on the phone with the office regarding a client, use first name or client initials only. Limit the amount of personal information that you share about yourself with the client. Never share your home or cell number. Do not discuss your personal issues, family information, or personal concerns with the client. And don't communicate with the client or their family members via social media. No emails, no Facebook, no Twitter, Instagram, etc. And speaking of social media, it's a good idea not to post anything about yourself online that you wouldn't want your client to find out about you if they look you up. Here's an overview of some basic policies which must be followed while acting as an interim healthcare aide. No guests may accompany you to work. No children, spouses, boy or girlfriends, other guests, or pets. No smoking in client homes. Do not use computers belonging to the client unless you're assisting them with using it. Never leave a client unattended during your shift unless errands are on the care plan. If errands are on the care plan for the client, report to the office when you leave and when you return. Please keep your cell phone on vibrate. Please don't answer it unless the office is calling you or in the event of an emergency. Do not go to a client's home unless you're scheduled for a shift. If the case is a must-cover case, the client can never be left alone. You must wait for your relief to arrive. You may not work privately for your client. You have signed an agreement not to do so. Report to the office if the client or family approaches you to break your agreement. Please report any and all condition changes in your client to the RN supervisor. All changes should be reported, including falls, bruises, changes in medications, doctor visits, problems with the home environment, etc. If you're in doubt, report the issue. Please refer to the Stop and Watch card that you have been issued. On admission, clients are advised of their rights and responsibilities as clients of Interim HealthCare. A very important right is the right to complain. If clients voice complaints to you, please direct them to call the office so that we can investigate and resolve their concerns promptly. Here are a few more policies that are important to follow in order to remain an employee in good standing of Interim HealthCare. 1. In-service requirements. New York State requires home health aides to have 12 hours of in-service training credits each year. PC aides need 6 hours of in-service training each year. Both offices hold live in-office in-services throughout the year. Reminders are sent home and schedules are posted in the offices. Self-study packets are also available, as well as our poster boards. Also, there are 2 options for online in-service. Register through the office for the Interim HealthCare Learning Center and access great content from corporate, or use this YouTube channel where new videos will be uploaded regularly. With any remote learning, don't forget that the RNs are available for your questions during regular business hours. Annual updates. You'll receive periodic notices about other requirements that are due throughout the year. These include updated licenses, medical requirements, etc. Please respond promptly and submit any needed documents. 3. Annual Evaluation Conference and Skills Lab. You'll be notified when you are due for your annual evaluation and skills lab. This is mandatory to be completed during the month of your anniversary date with us. Failure to complete will result in suspension from your cases. 4. Notify Human Resources of any changes to your driving status. All employees must notify HR if they receive any driving violations or any change in the status of their license or auto insurance. All employees are subject to ongoing DMV checks and insurance verifications. Unacceptable driving violations or lack of insurance coverage could result in termination of employment. Disciplinary action will be taken for actions not in compliance with interim policies, as well as inappropriate or unprofessional conduct. The disciplinary process is: first offense, an in-office counseling and verbal warning; second offense, written warning; third offense, disciplinary action up to and including termination. There are several situations which could be grounds for immediate termination. Here's a partial list of examples. no call, no show, new criminal history information provided through the criminal history background process, including but not limited to a felony conviction, violence or abuse, or threat of violence or abuse in the workplace, sleeping on duty, dishonesty, fraud, or theft, falsification of records like time slips, use of or working under the influence of drugs and alcohol, or leaving a must-cover client unattended. Now let's talk about some of the benefits of working for Interim HealthCare. 1. A competitive pay rate. We pay for experience. 2. Paid time off. We offer paid time off for hours worked. Paid time off is earned during a 12-month period beginning with an employee's date of hire and may be requested after an employee works 1,000 hours within a 12-month period. 1,000 hours worked equals 20 hours of paid time off. 1,500 hours worked earns 30 hours of paid time off, and 2,000 hours worked earns 40 hours of paid time off. Paid time off must be used within the year it is earned. There is no carryover. 3. Referral bonuses. Refer a qualified employee and earn a bonus. Field employees of Interim HealthCare are eligible for referral bonuses. To receive a bonus, an employee must be in good standing, active, and in-services must be up to date. Bonus will be paid in accordance to the plan in place at the time of the referral. The current bonus referral plan will be described in the most current newsletter. 4. Insurance coverage. Health insurance is available to our employees. To be eligible, you must work an average of 30 hours a week and must sign up within 30 days of hire. There is a 2-month waiting period for coverage. Open enrollment is every January. 5. Liability insurance and bonding. These are provided at no charge. 6. Direct deposit. Direct deposit is available for your paycheck. Enrollment form can be requested from the office. 7. Workers' compensation. This insurance is provided by Interim HealthCare for job-related injuries or illness. You must report any injury to the office at the time that you are injured. The RN supervisor is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as is client service. 8. In-service training and career path. To meet certification requirements and to improve your knowledge base, staff development programs are offered. The in-service calendar will be in the newsletter and payroll stuffers. 9. The newsletter. Our bi-monthly newsletters are designed to keep you informed of the happenings at Interim, upcoming training opportunities, and other important information. Payroll is weekly. To receive a paycheck on Friday, your time slips and charting sheets from the previous week must be in the Albany office by 8 a.m. on Tuesday. If you mail in your time slips, remember that 3 or more time slips require 2 stamps. Payroll checks are available Friday at 8 a.m. in the Albany office. Checks will be put in the mail at 5 p.m. on Friday if not picked up. If you plan on picking up your check each week, it will be placed on the hold list and not placed in the mail. It can also be picked up over the weekend during office hours if your office offers them. Interim HealthCare offices are open Monday through Friday. The Albany office is open from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, and also 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. The telephone number in Albany is 518-452-3655. The Glens Falls office is open 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. After 4:30 p.m., the Albany office will answer automatically. The phone number in Glens Falls is 518-798-6811. You can always reach us on call. There's always a client service representative and a nurse on call. If you need to speak with us, call the office number that you normally would call. Give your callback information to the answering service, and the client service representative will call you back promptly. To stay up to date on all the latest from Interim HealthCare, don't forget to follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our blog. Thanks for being an employee of Interim HealthCare, and thanks for attending this new Employee In Service. Don't forget to take the quiz to get your in-service credit.